Boise, Idaho. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Boise State Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Aggies offense will have the first possession of the game. Austin Carlisle, he's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse. Maybe some room here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Williams. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
From the red zone, it's Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boise State Broncos offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Tyre Gaines, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you gotta love this guy. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup for...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Here's a give to Washington. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Broncos are marching down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. Across the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Anderson will throw. Setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. He'll have enough for the first down after making that grab, but we do have a player who has not yet returned to his feet. And the Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Makes the grab down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow,
And he's in! Touchdown, Boise State!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. He'll return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Williams. Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Garcia. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give is to Williams. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Running inside, it's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Escapes the pressure going right. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time. Oh, he's got some space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Anderson wants to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He turns it loose to the left. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to the big tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Broncos send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The give is to Williams. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The offense lining up for a first down play. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on first down. Nice move there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The run inside. It's Washington. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the run, it's Washington. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's a give to Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And right down the middle. On the move from inside is 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Cobb. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down.
Picked off! What a play by this defense! Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Using the quick game. Touchdown, Aggies! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Moving past the 25. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. And they get him down. The Broncos want to move quickly. Anderson will throw. Moving out to the right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Washington. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Quarterback running on the draw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Got a man. It's Garcia. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a pickup. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Here's a give to Washington. And they're able to get him down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And he makes it past the 1st down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. This Utah State offense has it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. Got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aggies. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos are in the hurry up.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Just plowing ahead. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Anderson wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. He's got it way down the field.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? He gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They feed him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. And more drives like this is what's needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. They'll give it to Washington. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here's a give to Washington. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Gaines. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Anderson will throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Could not make his way to the corner.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll give it to Washington. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Buys a little time. The throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Break.
Here's a give to Washington. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Slings it downfield. Got a man. It's Parks. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah State. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll start on the ground with Washington. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Give to Washington again. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big play.
Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce